Feroze Azeez, Deputy CEO at Anand and Rathi Wealth, joins us now from Mumbai. What then do you think will be the key drivers for earnings in the country?
Yes, Avrin, to my mind, the key earnings to the Nifty 50 companies, which is what is two-thirds of the market cap practically, especially because Nifty is a free float market cap index. I personally think the capital expenditure, which the government announced yesterday, which is 10 lakh crore, which is 30% higher over the last 3 years, that's almost triple if implemented properly. Of course, there are challenges. Doing capital expenditure is not so easy because the implementation of capital expenditure happens at a state level, and there are quite a few impediments. If there is good execution of the capital expenditure of 10 lakh crore, which is proposed in the budget, I personally think that will give a huge multiplier effect to the GDP and the corporate earnings of businesses which are related. And Nifty has huge weightage to capital goods, cement stocks, and all infra-related companies. That's one. Second, I personally think the rural consumption and the consumption theme will do very well in India, especially after yesterday. The new tax regime, which has been made a default option, leaves about 20% of one's salary has a disposable money. Which will boost the consumption enormously, is our belief, because even if you look at 10 lakh Indian rupees, that's 1 million Indian rupees, which is 5 times the per capita of India, as declared by the minister yesterday. The taxation is as little as 5 to 6%, and all given in the bank account, which implies 1.5 lakh or 2 lakh rupees more left in one's bank account to propel spending and also do more smart investing than tax incentivized savings.
Okay, apart from the fiscal policies, talk to us about monetary policy in the country. I mean, inflation seems to be easing. We have the FOMC and how it seems to be acknowledging that the fight against inflation is making progress in the US. What do you think that's going to mean for the RBI?
Avril, so if we have to get to where we are today, we have to rewind a couple of years, especially during the COVID year. Unlike most economies and governments, we didn't give direct credits to bank accounts like US gave direct swaps during the COVID period to bank account, which enormously increased inflation. So 16 months consecutively, I have never seen in my career of 18 years that we have had lower inflation than the US. In India, the strategy was to give schemes which don't directly credit the bank account, but indirectly propel poor to actually live a okay life during the COVID. So we have seen inflation in a very, very calibrated, range-bound, moving in a range-bound manner. So we are at 5.7 in December. We went to 6 in January 2022. These are very normal inflations for India. The 10-year average inflation number for India, if I'm not wrong, is somewhere between 6.5 to 6.8. So today we are at 5.7. So it's not higher than the 10-year average. So nothing outrageously different. That's why you see RBI has not been increasing interest rates like the US, which has moved almost 7 times in the last 1 year, and yesterday 25%.
Which will be supportive for the stock markets as well. Feroze, we'll have to leave it there for today. Thanks very much for sharing your time with us. Great chatting with you, Feroze Azeez of Anand Rathi Wealth.